Okay, this is probably gonna be a short video, but you see in the title, you might be wondering what loophole, what are you talking about? So in the past video, I made a video how I was probably gonna be homeless in the future, but I actually found a loophole, or it's not really a loophole, but like I was misinformed basically because I thought essentially that there was a cap on the private loans you could take out, and that actually turned out to be false, and that there are some private companies, or like usually most of them, they will actually take out or let you take out as much and match the school's cost of attendance. So even if I attended like a school like Northwestern or USC, like probably the most expensive schools for like 4 years in a row, even NYU, it'd be like, I'm thinking 90K. That would be, they would be able to lend me 90K each year for 4 years. But also those loans would also, first of all, they would have to be co-signed with my parents. So meaning my parents would have to agree, they would have to have a good enough credit score. And I'm not too sure about the income, like if their income can match my tuition or like the loans. Um but I know, what is it called? They care about your credit score. So you ideally want to have a good credit score. And yeah, essentially, you can basically get as much money as you need for college if you have your parents co-sign. But the thing is with co-sign is if you essentially end up jobless right after college, that is cooked, because then your parents are going to be the ones forced to pay for the tuition, so, or the loans. So therefore, like, you basically put your family in like generational debt. And that's why I'm like also kind of scared on doing this in my behalf, because if I really don't get a job after college, then my parents are gonna have to experience like 200 plus K debt, and that's really not what I want. And I think the community college is a good thing because it still takes down, like, so Berkeley all 4 years would probably be 80K times four. That's like 320, yeah, 320. But community college is like you save 60 grand. I know it's not a lot, but literally it's, I'm trying to save as much as I can. So try to save like 60 grand at community college. And yeah, that relieves some of the generational debt I would be putting in my parents. But um it's not like my parents couldn't pay that, but I don't know if they could. Like, it's kind of like that, like I'm not rich, but I'm not poor, like I'm like middle class. But my parents, like, um I don't know. My mom said she could pay if she really had to, but I don't know. And this also completely changes my perspective, because now I can actually not have to worry about trying to work in college because I get everything paid for, or I don't have to worry about not getting any money from my parents, or basically everything I talked about in the past video. So yeah, that's kind of just an update, um, because probably a lot of you guys still think that um like I'm gonna have to go through a strict, like, tough time in college because I'm gonna have to work for everything and do everything. Like, but now that I found out they can match 100% of your cost of attendance, so tuition, board, room, everything else that like includes the school's cost of attendance, you essentially can go to the school without any worrying about like paying for stuff at the moment. So yeah, and this also kind of brought me to another point I also want to talk about. But really going to T20s, like all 4 years out of college, is really like literally only for like the poor, rich, or just cheaters in general. I don't want to say cheaters, but okay, let me explain. So there are like, okay, so essentially, you know what? I'll cover that in another video. Yeah, I'll make that probably the next video. I'm gonna like make 3 videos tonight because I'm actually bored. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. If you guys, but yeah.